In 2018 in South Carolina, a single lucky individual received the prize alone of $1.53 billion. In March 2024, the Mega Millions lottery drew a prize of $1.1 billion. Considering that a single ticket costs $2.70 and there are 292,201,338 possible combinations in Powerball, this investment would be almost $800 million. Even with the smaller prize of $1.1 billion, there would still be a profit of over $300 million. But since it seems so simple, why don't billionaires follow this strategy and create an infinite money machine? Let's consider a Mega Millions main jackpot of $1.35 billion. The Mega Millions draw offers participants the chance to win a considerable jackpot, but the probability of hitting all 6 numbers is extremely low. With 5 numbered balls drawn from a drum containing 70 balls and 1 bonus ball drawn from a drum with 25 balls, the chances of picking the winning combination are minimal. To understand the scope of these odds, we consider the total number of possible combinations of the first 5 numbers, 12,103,014. These combinations range from 1 to 70. We then multiply this number by the 25 options available for the bonus ball, which gives us a total of 302,575,350 possible Mega Millions tickets. But what if someone had the financial means to buy all these tickets? At a cost of $2 per ticket, the total value to acquire all possible combinations would be an impressive $605,150,700. This may seem like a lot, but for a billionaire with $190 billion, it's relatively little. Okay, so how would this process go? First, it's necessary to consider the logistics involved in acquiring millions of tickets, each representing a unique number combination. Firstly, it would be necessary to assemble a considerable team to handle the enormous demands of the process. This team would need to be composed of a mix of logistics experts, mathematicians, and administrators to coordinate all necessary steps. Even though today it's already possible to play the lottery online, websites have some limitations that make the process manual. In a game of 5 numbers, the first combination could be 01, 02, 03, 04, 05. The next combination would be 01, 02, 03, 04, 06, and so on until completing the 302 million possibilities. Then, it would be crucial to establish an efficient strategy for ticket purchase. With millions of possible combinations, the challenge lies in ensuring that all are covered systematically and without duplicates. This would require the implementation of advanced tracking and organizational systems, as well as a network of ticket purchase locations nationwide to maximize efficiency. Moreover, the purchasing process itself would be a monumental task. It would be necessary to dedicate a significant amount of resources to operate ticket vending machines almost 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, in thousands of different locations. This would require careful coordination and flawless execution to ensure that all combinations are acquired within the necessary time frame. According to Statista, Wells Fargo has about 232,321 employees. With approximately 1,302 possible Mega Millions tickets for each employee would spend just over 10 hours a day for 3 days buying and filling out tickets at a rate of 43 tickets per hour. So, while extremely difficult to do and perhaps not the best use of resources for a large organization, it seems physically possible, albeit somewhat exhausting, to actually buy all the Mega Millions tickets. After acquiring all the tickets, the monumental challenge of transporting and storing this colossal amount of paper arises. If we consider that each ticket has the same thickness as a $1 bill, the resulting volume would be impressive. In fact, if stacked, these tickets would form a towering tower with a height of 15 miles, equivalent to approximately 24 kilometers. Imagining the logistics necessary to move and store this mountain of paper is a daunting task. From organizing storage spaces to implementing security measures to protect the tickets, every detail would require careful planning and precise execution. However, if this step is successfully completed, the path to the next stage would be open. Now, assuming you've achieved the incredible logistics feat to this point, the next step would be to pray that no one else buys the winning ticket. The second and most significant challenge in our ambitious plan involving Mega Millions lies in the risk of jackpot splitting. While fixed prizes can guarantee approximately 75 million of our winnings, the majority of the amount comes from the much-desired grand prize. This eventuality would involve splitting the jackpot with other players, which would be catastrophic for our strategy. A split of the cash prize among 2 or more winners would yield us approximately $452 million before taxes. Considering also the fixed prizes, we would reach approximately $527 million in winnings, a value lower than the total cost of approximately $605 million of the tickets purchased, resulting in an estimated loss of about $78 million. The probability of splitting the pot is determined by the number of tickets sold. According to lottereport.com, a site that monitors lottery sales and jackpots, the mega prize of $1.9 billion was sold 280 million tickets before the draw. With so many tickets sold, and considering that other Mega Millions players choose their numbers more or less randomly and independently of each other, our chances of being the sole winners are only 40%. Now, let's consider the scenario where you emerge as the sole winner of the jackpot. At this point, 2 options arise for receiving your winnings: a lump sum payment or annual payments over time. Choosing the lump sum may seem tempting at first, but it's important to consider the cost of money over time. This is because the value of money tends to decrease over time due to inflation and other economic factors. Assuming you opt for the lump sum, out of the announced $1.6 billion, you would receive only $950 million. And after tax deductions, this amount would be reduced to $650 million. So, on an exceptionally lucky day, you could profit $40 million, representing an investment return of approximately 6%. However, it's crucial to remember that this potential profit comes with significant risk of losing hundreds of millions, if luck isn't on your side or if there's any error in the logistical plan devised to acquire the tickets. This weighing of risk and return is essential for making an informed decision on how to proceed after achieving the long-awaited jackpot. But what if I told you someone has already done this? In 1996 in Virginia, state lottery officials say the group bought tickets for 5 million of 7 million possible combinations at $1 each in a lottery with a $27 million jackpot. Only lack of time prevented the group from buying tickets for the remaining 2 million combinations. Although no one presented the winning ticket in the February 15th lottery, several clues point to the investment group, an Australian syndicate, as the winner. If so, the numbers 8, 11, 13, 15, 19, and 20 will earn the group a prize of $1.3 million annually for 20 years. Players had until 11:15 p.m. on February 15th, 5 minutes before the draw, to purchase tickets. The lottery director said at least one store was still selling tickets at a brisk pace, 2,400 per hour, in the last minute. Even so, the group seems to have been caught without slips on 2 million possible combinations. One ticket in 5 million, even if there's a specific limit to the number of tickets that can be purchased in the US lottery. However, there are regulations and guidelines in place to ensure that the game is fair and that all players have a fair chance of winning. This may include restrictions on the amount of tickets a single person can buy in a given period of time or in a single game. If you liked this video, please support the channel in the first pinned comment. Until next time.